Well, we are back. It's not Sunday, but it's close enough. This weekend was OSW No Prep, and it was amazing till the weather turned. Let's get the show going.
Well, as I'm sure you heard, things were going well till they weren't. Tididi had a bit too much baby oil on his fingers and didn't tighten the fuel tank so well, so he lost to Sky King.
You're so dumb. You are the dumbest.
This one wasn't as creative as most. I was rushed today.
He wasn't rushed.
Whoever said I was doing the intro, that's why we're late, is 100% correct.
He wasn't rushed. He just didn't do it.
No, I did it. I just did it late. Let's say hello to all our friends who are on here. Oh, it feels weird on Monday. It should be on Sunday, but we got back yesterday afternoon, and after a weekend like that, you just got to take a day off and regroup. How can we both look
beautiful?
I guess. I don't know. Anyway. It's happening, Jet Black, Billy Buzz, Tommy Cook, all the usual suspects. Late again. You should know better by now. How many times? We've gotten a lot better.
We're close.
What show are we on now? 65? It's taken 65 shows, and we're slowly weaning into being about 10 minutes late. That's actually pretty impressive. Let's go through it. Oh, your boy Moose Knuckles here. Who else we got? T. Diddy's finishing up his baby oil deliveries. Those went out this morning, Monday morning. Always go out first thing. You guys should know better by now. There's always time for lubrication. We definitely got lubricated this weekend. What else? Everyone else saying hi to each other. Facts. Well, this is the spot for, I wouldn't say no prep racing talk. It's just us bullshitting with you guys. So this is a safe spot for people to speak their minds. That's what I consider it. There it is. Bang on. Hit it on the head. Oh, he was very close today. 8:15. You almost nailed it. What else? Orchards clown. They don't cloud. They enhance the meme. Speaking of which, shout out to Angry Orchard. Yep. Still waiting.
No sponsorship yet.
No sponsorship yet. Still waiting.
We have the wrap ready to go.
Yeah.
As soon as
the truck's ready.
You'll know. Yeah.
So anyone who works for Angry Orchard, please reach out to me. We'll happily have this conversation. I'm ready. Truck's ready to wrap.
Cheers.
Cheers. Shout out to Angry Orchard. Hello, George. What else we got? Patrick's in the house. What up, Patrick? Yeah, get well, Limpy. I haven't talked to Limpy in a while. I got to shoot him a message after this. Hopefully he's doing better. What else we got? I wonder. That's actually a very good question. I was thinking the same thing. I don't know if anyone's heard or has got information on that. I was wondering that. I think we talked about that right before the show at dinner. Limpy normally did it, but I don't know if he's up to it or if he's traveling yet or how he's doing. So who would do it then? Is Garrett going to get like track staff to do it? I'm trying to think of who else. Or maybe there'll be a surprise flagger. Maybe reached out to BJ or somebody, or maybe Chris Lane will do it. I don't know. I haven't really actually heard. Valid question. Valid question. What's up, Bradley? Hope everything is good. Oh, if you want more intros, I can do another half-hour intros if we want.
Those countdown intros.
I say this every time. That gives you guys an opportunity. You see the clocks running down. That gives you an opportunity to take a piss, go get your beer ready, get your drink poured. I thought it's just like, I don't know. It's like courtesy staging for you guys. We wait for you. We give you plenty of time to sit down before we start talking so that you're ready to start chirping us in the comments. So you got to get those fingers warmed up, you know?
Oh, the chirping will be.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it will. What's up, James? What's up, Donkey 2.0?
My best friend.
Different picture today. We always got a different picture.
Always.
Always.
It'll rotate through.
Oh, George, you already stepped right on my nuts before. Thank you. What's up, William? What's up, Christopher? How's the weather up north? I'm coming back soon. 2 more weeks. And then the North No Prep season begins. Did you see Mike Batista put that badass truck on his flyer?
I'm not doing this. I don't even get to see the flying that you're talking about.
Terry didn't get slippery.
Oh.
I definitely did. What's happening? How's it going? Oh my God, we got all kinds of comments. What's up, Caveman Garage? What's up, Blake? How are you? E's and B's, always in the chat. Always happy to see you. Damn, T. Diddy with the Casey Max. T. Diddy's a big Casey Max fan.
Yep.
Whenever he sees them at races, he's the first one on his knees. So. Oh, too far? Too far.
Too far.
Too far. What's up, Richard? They've been doing really well, too. Tyler's getting that truck dialed in now. We've finally fixed all the stupid little things. It's crazy. You go around always with cars. You start fixing shit and fixing shit and fixing shit, and then it's some other thing that you would never think is the problem ends up being the problem. So I think this is Jeremy. What's up, Jeremy? Did you guys hear what happened at XRP over the weekend? No, but we did see what happened at Dig or Die. I mean, we can talk about that quickly. Do you have that on this side, maybe? Would you have had something on that?
I saw it.
I saw it too. Where are you here? Are we in the group? Stand by.
No, this is my hidden account. You know?
Oh, okay. We can't use this. This is
You can use it.
T Diddy's undercover.
Yeah.
Search Facebook. There, type something that's useful.
What do you mean? What do you want me to type?
Dig or Die. It should be the first fucking thing. What did I say?
There it is.
So, if you haven't seen it, this one, this one, this one, this one, share. Good. It looks like this Camaro balled it up pretty good at Dig or Die. I know they were saying they were testing on the backside or inside the gates. So I don't know if you've ever been to Dig or Die. I've been there a few times. They really don't like you testing. How do I get rid of this now? Oh, this one. They really don't like you testing out on the road. And normally the cops come. A lot of people go out there and test. But so instead of testing on the road, people started testing inside the gates. So it doesn't truly surprise me that we've finally gotten to this happening because, I mean, you're testing a vehicle inside the gates. There's really nowhere you can go. It looks horrible, and I feel bad for both drivers. I mean, it's irresponsible, obviously, for the guy who hit the Mustang, but it's also understandable, and a lot of people shouldn't be hypocrites because I've tested in there. We've done hits in there. I've seen 20, 30 cars do hits in there. So it sucks. I mean, it's I'm sure that's never going to happen again. But I don't know. It puts you in a weird spot there because you can't go out on the street to test, and it's like you get eliminated right off the rip. So people just want to make sure their shit's working. This is kind of the problem with off the trailer stuff. People want to test. They want to make sure, you travel 12 hours, you unload the truck, you want to make sure, or car, you want to make sure it works. You want to scrub the tires. You want to, try to do basic, if you've never been there, basic suspension stuff. And it's monkey see, monkey do. So one guy tests, then a line starts, and then there's 5 guys testing. And then he's just lucky. I know back there, at least where we were testing, and I always thought this while we were doing it. And obviously I'm not a scientist either. There's a set of propane tanks literally like right in front of you where you're doing hits. So it's fine. George, just chill, bro. George is hyped up. Look at this guy. Like a wild hyena. Terry's a professional dog trainer in his part-time work.
I have this dog training brush right here. My chosen brush. This is my training brush, I call it.
Don't get the SBA involved.
I'll fucking whack them.
So anyway, long story short, it sucks for both people. It's extremely dangerous. I hope they cut it out. It is what it is. I mean, most no prep guys aren't very smart. That's why we're in this sport. That's a fact, and I'm including myself in that conversation. See? Cheers. So that's what happened at Dig or Die. Let's see what... I still want to know what happened at XRP. Maybe he'll say down here. Colton Fordyce, did you get lubricated at Miller's Ale House?
You know what?
We didn't, but we did see something actually. Now that you bring that up, funny enough,
we saw some people.
Yeah, we saw some people at Miller's Ale House after the race around what, 11:30?
It was late.
Yeah,
dark out.
It was dark. It was late. We didn't expect to run into them, but we saw. I wasn't sure if I don't have glasses. My vision's not very good, but Terry has glasses. And we saw these 2 individuals conversing at the bar that looked like they were involved in some kind of...
Yeah, one looked familiar.
One looked familiar. It's hard to tell in this picture, but a picture was taken. Now, some people will say this is AI.
I can assure you.
But other people will say, we know that individual that was talking to that
other individual
who happened to be wearing a dress as a, well, I mean, from my opinion, a male.
It was a
lot of chest hair.
A lot of chest hair.
I've never seen a female with that much
Beautiful
chest hair.
yellow
So
dress.
maybe Colton, you can inform us who this individual is, because I swear he looks familiar.
I've seen him before. So.
Very familiar. And he looks like he's trying to hit on per se individual.
They look happy together.
They do look, they're both smiling.
Yeah.
Very happy.
Huh.
So maybe Colton can help us out and let us know who that is.
We're going to get it.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Chad?
We just started it.
21 degrees Celsius today down in single. Ooh, gross.
Pass.
No more extra intro. These guys need to sell. No more extra intro. These guys need to sell crazy somewhere else. I'm all stocked up. What are we selling? Oh, intros. Ugly Duck in the chat, still slow as always. The luckiest man on the planet. I don't know if this guy paid my right-hand man here. He paid him off while I wasn't paying attention, but they definitely coerced something together.
We'll get there.
We will get there. That is facts. Oh my God, there's a lot of comments. Guy with the Mustang just brought that. Guy with the Mustang. Oh, this must have been a Dig or Die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sucks. Like I said, it's just a shitty situation. What's up, guys? Sorry I missed out tuning. That's okay, Robert. We missed you out there, buddy. It was a good race until the rain came in, which sucked. All right, let's see. This must be from XRP. Track owner was sharing times with other racers on an and caused a huge fight. The owner, Clyde, went to the racer's pit, AJ Dean, and ended up assaulting the owner on the track, fighting and broke a racer's jaw. Oh, wow. No, I didn't see any of that. I mean, nobody should be sharing times if it's a no-time event. That doesn't even make sense. That's like number one. No. Or else what's the point of having a no-time event if someone's going to share times with everybody? That's shitty. That's shitty to know. I mean, that's going to give your track a horrible reputation if that's true. But no, I didn't see anything about that. Terry learned dog training on Romper Room. Yeah, that makes sense. So where are we at? That's a free mail. That's facts.
Oh God.
I'm telling you, we see some shit when we go out. Orlando is definitely a different place.
Great.
Different place. See, Colton knows.
Listen.
I'm pretty sure we saw Colton there, but he wasn't talking. I didn't see any pictures of him.
Mm-mm.
But I swear that other guy looks familiar. Do you think the fuel cap would
have been such an issue?
Well, we don't have per se holes in the box. We have half the box missing. So I wouldn't say there's holes in the box, but the front of the box
has been notched.
For all the turbo stuff and access stuff. So yes, it's a giant hole in the front of the box that can't really be avoided. So if it was a full bed, probably not. Probably wouldn't have affected us. The problem was where it's notched is right in front of the tires. So if any liquid moves forward, anyway, we can get to it. But look at this guy. How much you paid? I would have paid you more.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. What's up, Ben? Ben's ramping up for a new season. Look, Terry representing. Terry always represents. Everywhere I go, he's wearing this Pro Tree shirt. He loves his Pro Tree stuff. Ben's ramping in for a new season. I don't know if he has all his sponsorship spots filled, but if you're looking to sponsor a great YouTube channel, hit him up. He's got some great opportunities. We sponsored for a couple years now, and yeah, I'm happy for Ben. It's growing. It's turning into something big. Him and Fueled by Racing are our two biggest stream providers that we watch normally. So, I highlighted everything. Oh. You can't hit him with the brush. Half the box missed. No. It's only when you remove the full interior of the box, then it's a pro mod. We know this. Come on, Tyler. I was told it was one of your winner circles.
Close.
I mean, she does resemble one of them a little bit, don't you think?
Yeah. Maybe the dress. Maybe
it could have been the dress looks familiar. I don't know if the body doesn't matter. It's a lot of hair.
It was a lot of hair sticking.
Yeah, there's a lot of hair sticking.
But there was a lot of hair.
It's a lot of hair. And that other guy looks so happy to be talking.
That was a hairy person.
To that per se person. What's up, Vanilla Gorilla? It's a great name. I love that. All right, so let's get out.
Oh, look who's in the chat finally.
Oh,
we say his name and bam, there he is.
Bradley, do you know? Let's just ask one last time, just for the people in the back. Bradley, do you know who this is? Do you know who this guy is?
He probably didn't see this yet.
Yeah, so that guy looks very familiar. We don't know exactly who it is, but we were trying to figure it out. The picture's a little blurry, but I swear we've seen him at the races, or we've seen him somewhere.
Yeah,
looks very familiar. Thanks, Mike. Just dropped 4,000. Oh, nice. He's really ramping it in. You and Garrett. Garrett's bought a lot of equipment too. I mean, I have a feeling these are going to be two badass feeds this year.
It's going to be awesome.
That's an awesome.
It was a real dress.
Brad's right. $20. $20. You got to do what you got to do. All right, let's get to Orlando. Enough. The fight.
You'll have to go back and watch that video. Yeah, it might have been the same guy.
Yeah, it's just one of those faces. Looks very familiar. We'll have to use AI to maybe figure out who that person is. That picture is a little fuzzy. All right. OSW. Past weekend, was OSW. If you don't know, or if you've been living under a rock, we work with Javier from TRC on 2 events a year. We decided this time to do some, we're starting to try to give back to the racers more at these races. In the beginning, we had to start getting this thing kind of moving first, but now we're starting to get a little traction on these events. So we did a payout structure for everybody. We tried to put, see, this is what I like personally, myself. Putting money just on small tire all the time, I understand small tire is the show. And I get all that. But it's nice to share the wealth a little bit. So we had some money to put up, and I said, okay, why don't we do it this way? Small tire 1500. Those were the 2 biggest classes, basically, were small tire and front wheel drive. So we put up a majority of the money on those classes, and I wanted to put something on all the other classes because I think every racer deserves a little extra on top if possible. So that's how we broke it up. So I think most people were happy. It sucks we got rained out, but we ended up having to divide all the money with the remaining racers, which was a hell of a headache.
Yep.
It took us a good hour of counting things, doing all the math, but luckily Gator's very good with math and accounting, and
She uses that abacus thing with the beads on it.
we had to bring out 4 abacuses in the trailer and really start counting, and we had to count all that money, separate it all. It was actually a huge nightmare, but we got it done. Everyone got paid, and I'm sure the money on top definitely helped because everybody got more money. So I think everyone was pretty happy with how it panned out in the end. I mean, obviously we would have rather seen the race go to the end, but it is what it is. So what else? It was a good turnout. We had all the classes filled up.
A little different. We were front side.
Yeah, it was a little different. So this time it was the front side of Orlando. They did scrape it, but as everyone knows, when you scrape a really good track, it's almost impossible to make a really good track.
Still a pretty good track.
Yeah, it's still a really good track. I mean, so it was pretty sticky. The 60-foot with the scraping definitely rattled some people. I wouldn't say it definitely changed the game a little bit. So when we got there, we decided I was going to do 2 classes like we always do. We were going to do True Street, and we were going to do Tailgate. 2 favorite classes. I mean, this year we've really, ever since I've gotten down here, really from the fall, I haven't put a slick tire on my truck for 5 months now, or 6 months.
Most of this season here.
We wanted to really, okay, so let me back up a little bit.
We saw
here.
Colton on one.
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
It's old news.
He was flying.
Colton was always flying with his truck. Okay, I'm going to go backwards in time here a little bit. My truck has always been in the True Street trim. We did a lot of small tire stuff because I just wanted, there wasn't really a lot of True Street stuff going on. Most of the time, those True Street classes were really small. So we went to small tire and we tried to compete, and we did all right in small tire. I mean, we've won a lot of stuff in small tire. We've lost a lot of things, I'd say. So I got to this place in our program here, which was either, okay, let's just keep racing in small tire. And in order to do that, I'd have to basically destroy the truck I have in my possession currently, or take everything out of the truck and put it in a better chassis. Because realistically, we have a True Street chassis. That's what it is. It's still stock suspension. It's still leaf springs. It still weighs 3,400 pounds. I'm happy to show anyone the scaling. We did it last week. It is a True Street vehicle according to all the True Street rules, so we've kept it in that trim. Yes, I have fiberglass doors, which have been in that shipping container now for 3 years. And a lot of other things we were going to do if we were going to race small tire, but honestly, I'm pleasantly surprised with the DOT tires we've been using. I'm pleasantly surprised with the progress we've made with them and how the truck has been performing. And I would like to be at the top of our class for True Street stuff. So a lot of people, I get messages about puppy kicking and all your puppy kicking. You should be in small tire this, small tire that. I disagree. I disagree completely. This is a True Street vehicle. It's always been a True Street vehicle. And if it stays exactly how it's sitting today, it will always be a True Street vehicle. If we decide to get back into racing small tire, then I will change chassis, to be honest, because I don't believe handicapping myself with a True Street car trying to run small tire is a smart thing to do. Why would I want to waste my money doing that? So my goal, in all honesty, in my racing career as it sits now, is to be the best we can be in True Street. I want to be the top 3, top 4, whatever it may be in this class. So we put in a hell of a lot of work to do that. What in the fuck is that? These animals, it's like a zoo in here. Anyway, so for people who message me and say, puppy kicker, small tire, you should be in small tire, race small tire, this, that, and the other thing, I apologize, but you're completely wrong, and I am not going to be doing that. We are going to focus our energy on trying to be top tier in the True Street class. So that's my little rant. Yeah, True Street, there's a hell of a lot of fast True Street cars. And I just like having, I've always liked this, and I know I keep repeating myself. I like full cars. I like real cars. I like cars with 2 seats, interiors. We've built, Mark has a Camaro that I built over the last year. That is a small tire car, and we will race that car in small tire. That's what it was built for, and that's the car we will run in small tire. Mark needs, obviously, a lot of time behind the wheel still. He's new to small tire racing. So when you see us in small tire, we will have a car in small tire. It'll just be Mark's Camaro because that car is purposely built for small tire. My truck's going to stay in True Street and the street classes. So if it's puppy kicking, it's puppy kicking. It is what it is. Exactly. And when we feel like running small tire, hey, fuck it. We'll throw our hat in the ring and we'll handicap ourselves and try to run small tire. But it gets a little, I don't know. I just slowly get annoyed with the constant comments that are like, oh, you're puppy kicking with your small tire car, or this, that, and the other thing. Do more work, okay? We do work. We go out every week. We test. We try new things. We are constantly working. If you want to be faster, that's how it is. You just got to keep working. True Street has put limitations on cars, which makes anybody's car competitive. In my opinion, back in the day, and I said it way before any of this shit, there should have been something in small tire to cap the same deal so people could kind of level off. But there is no cap, and that boat has long sailed. You don't see people like Billy the Kid, any of those, the Falcon, any of these people running small tire anymore, and there's a reason behind it. There was no cap ever on small tire, and the boat has sailed. You now need to go out. You need to buy an ultralight chassis. These are things you need to do. Now, I know the argument will be, well, look at so-and-so's car. It's still a street car, blah, blah. There are a few people, for sure. But there's a reason why Billy the Kid went out and bought and built that Camaro. There's a reason for all these people going out and building these cars. Now, when you look at the top-tier cars in small tire, they're all, the Witch Doctor is a chassis car. Casey Max, chassis car. Billy the Kid, chassis car. Like, you can list it on and on. The writing was on the wall 4 years ago. But here we are. I'm not complaining about it. If I'm going to race small tire 100%, I'd build the chassis truck. That's what I'd build. Because why wouldn't you? I'd want to have the lightest possible thing that we can have. So anyway, that's my little rant. Let's move on. But any more comments about this shit, I could care less. I'm not even going to respond because it's brain dead at this point. No, I'm not angry. Should have heard them last week crying about Betty White. Yeah, that's what I mean. If you fit the rules, you fit the rules. That is what it is. Oh, I know. That car right there, that's a fat small tire car. Extremely fast. And he's putting in work. Everybody who puts in work ends up doing well. Like, it's normally the guy who comes out twice a year to race and he's like, oh, fuck, I don't want to race this guy. You know what I mean? And they cry and they cry and they cry. It just takes work. It just takes testing. It takes time, and it takes money. I mean, racing takes money. It doesn't matter if you're in daily driver. Who wins daily driver all the time?
I'm not saying it.
And I'll tell you why. Because there's money. That's part of the deal. To go fast or to elevate your program constantly, you have to upgrade things. You have to just do better. It sucks, but that's part of the thing. If not, that's why people enter Little Gangsters. You don't want to do better, you don't want to move forward, then just enter Little Gangsters and work on fucking hitting the brakes. That's it. Get out quick, hit the brakes. Done. You're good. And it's great. I mean, that's a great thing for people. Bracket racing is another great option. 650 class is a huge class for our deal. I see nothing wrong with that. If that's what you're going to do, but if you want to do heads up racing, this is how it is. This is how it's going to be. We're going to try to be at the very fucking top of the class. I'll tell you 110%. I'm going to keep working at this until I can work no further and we can no longer be competitive. Until that point, I want to be the fastest true street car in the country, hands down, and I'm going to continue working every weekend to get there. And that's it. I'm not going to waste my time on slicks. I'm not going to waste my time trying to race chassis cars and small tire. I don't give a fuck about any of that stuff. Honestly, I want to be the fastest car in true street that I can be. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, that's what we need. Terry was looking. He was counting his money over here, and then he decided not to spend that money on that instead. He's going to buy us a nice boat.
A couple sets of golf clubs.
Yeah, because eventually this will get boring too, and we're going to go boating and play golf. No. Again, I tried 26s. The truck looked goofier than a fucking... Looked like a S10 with Down syndrome. And I hate to say that, but it was really weird. It changed it changed everything. I'm again, not interested. We're going to run DOT tires. We're going to leave the truck exactly in true street trim. Blinkers work, headlights work, full interior, glass, whatever the fuck the rules say there. That's where I'm staying. Take the big wing off. Don't give a fuck about the big wing. Everyone's like, oh, big wing. That's what's making you win. Big wing don't mean shit. Happy to take that off. We left the big wing on for this year because honestly, I just like how it looks. Other than that, I like it personally, but it grew on me. At first, I was like, this thing looks retarded, but now I kind of like it. But yes, I understand this year the True Street rules say no big wing. So as soon as I get home, I'm going to undo the brackets, take the thing off. Don't care. We're going to do exactly as the rules state and try to be the best we can at that class. Terry's screwing us on a boat. Agreed. We'll get there.
No.
We don't swear. Is that swearing? Did I swear? What's up, Daniel? That's another guy.
The Ranger.
In the
Black
tailgate class, you better look out for this dude because he's figuring it out. Again, putting in work, figuring it out.
Going all the events.
This is going to hurt me to say, but I will say it. Okay? This dickhead too, putting in work, testing, figuring shit out, getting to the top of his class.
Yeah.
Timmy, don't let that inflate your fucking head because I'm still going to come and gap that ass. You got lucky this weekend.
Also, yeah.
Play the video Brandon took. I have to send it to Terry, I think. Give me a second. A Canadian Sunday. We ain't quite the same on Monday, eh? The Orchard Feeler Gauge 9000. I like that. Oh, yeah. We saw that too. I don't know what the fuck that guy was doing. I thought somebody put that up as a meme. I didn't actually believe that that was real. I thought that was some AI shit that they put in the video. And then I realized that that was actually going on. I'll be honest, like, it's very hard. How do I make this sound?
Careful.
Yeah. It is very hard to be a promoter for an event when you have two people trying to run the same event, if that makes sense. If the track is trying to run your event and you're trying to run your event at the same time, it's always not the best. We have been to tracks that have said, listen, this is your event. You run it how you want. We're here to back you up, I guess.
We're here to help.
We're here to help. Do your thing. And those go flawlessly. When they want to get involved in all your business all the time and be involved in everything that you're doing and things like that, it doesn't matter who you are, it never works out well. And that's exactly what Atlanta looked like. It looked like the track was trying to do things a certain way. They're trying to do things another way. And it turns into stuff like that, where you see, like, you're just like, who the fuck is this guy at the starting line waving shit around, waving his hands around, confusing all the drivers? Like, that would be a complete clusterfuck. So that's my thoughts on the starting line. I know exactly why it was like that. And that's exactly what I just said. When you try to have two people running the same show, that's what ends up happening. Because everyone has their own ideas on how things should operate. And you can't have that, because one set of people is used to doing things one way, and one set of people, and we've had those similar, not problems like that, but we've had little things with even Orlando's people there, because they're just used to doing things a certain way, and we're used to doing a certain things a certain way. So we go back and forth and we talk about it. And, you know, these are kind of conversations you have to have before everything starts, because if not, it turns into a giant mess. Like, there always has to be a ringleader of the circus. You can't have two ringleaders. That's why even with our TRC stuff, Javier gets us to do it. He assists with anything I need, but he doesn't really get involved in it. He's there to do media. He's there to promote his stuff, and he's there as he helps me in any way he can. If I need something, I ask him, and he does all the logistical stuff in the background, and it's great. It's an amazing partnership, and OSW has been great too. We've had no problem there. It's just a learning experience. Like, everyone's learning we do things a certain way that they probably don't do, and they do things a certain way that we don't do. So you just have to find that middle ground where everyone can kind of work with each other on the same thing. But from all the feedback and the posts I read, it sounded like there wasn't any of that going on. So that kind of sucks, because it looked like a badass event. I mean, if we hadn't had our event that weekend, I would have tried to go there too and entered in the True Street class for sure. This is Mike and Terry's domain. We can do no wrong.
Oh,
We do everything wrong.
a lot. Just
Trust me.
Just
There's a lot of things that we do wrong. Is Mike in his feelings? No, this definitely isn't my feelings. Trust me. You'll know when I'm in my feelings. Mike, Terry, Maxwell, George gonna reenact the boats and hose. That would be funny. I'm down for that. What do you think about what do you think about the video G2K put out on the G body being built with leaf springs and assassin bar? It's different. It can work. I don't know why you would want to do leaf spring over 4-link, because everyone says 4-link's better, but leaf springs are great too. I mean, if you can make leaf springs work, they're fast. We've done it. I guess I just want to try something new. And like I said, if you can figure it out, I don't see why it wouldn't work. You can figure out any suspension and make it work. It's just the time you put into making it work. I think there's a lot simpler. Like I said, all these guys who changed the 4-link, there's a reason why they changed the 4-link. There's a lot of information out there. It's a lot simpler for people to set up. I think leaf springs is a challenge in itself, and it's taken us a long time, 4 years now, to finally start getting a handle on them. So I just watch my crew member. Yeah, I mean, to a certain degree. You also have to watch track staff, because at the end of the day, they are in charge. Late again. What I miss? Oh, Cody may know, actually. Cody, you know this guy? Cody might know that guy.
You ever seen that guy on the left?
You ever see that guy on the left? We're still trying to figure out who that is.
Looks familiar, we said, but
He does look familiar, but we just can't pinpoint exactly who it is. Jeez, I can't believe it, but I got to show Pro Tree's first live stream. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's ramping in. All right, so now that we're completely off topic, So we entered 3 classes, OSW. We're entering 2, and then I told Terry, now here's why we entered 3. I'll give you the backstory. We entered 3 classes because the night before we went to OSW, because we've never been there before. I've never actually physically raced on the front side of OSW. We went to OSW and the truck was pulling hard left, like left to the point that I was going into the opposing lane doing test passes. We only did 2 passes, 2 or 3?
2.
We did 2 passes pulling hard left. So I said, listen, in the morning when we get here, let's put the truck back up on the blocks and figure out why it's pulling left, or we're going to put a flat in one of the sides to straighten it out because something's not right. So in the morning, we put it up on blocks, and what did you find, Terry?
Both Caltrex were preloaded a significant amount somehow or another. I thought maybe
we had like 5 flats or more.
At least. I mean, it was a full.
So the Caltrax were super tight. If anyone knows about Caltrax, they're not supposed to have that much preload on them. So I'm thinking, personally, when I changed the leaf springs, because we put a new set of leaf springs on for the season, because leaf springs, as much as people don't realize this, are a disposable item. Leaf springs get wore out just like springs do. So we found that the Caltrax were way too preloaded. So we went back, we reset all the Caltrax, but now we don't know. We were like, okay, we've been to Orlando on the front side here with these super preloaded springs. What's going to happen now? So I said, why don't we just pay the $250 to enter small tire, and that'll give us a test hit, make sure the truck goes straight, because God forbid it pulls hard right or left in racing. We don't want to have to deal with that. So this will give us an opportunity to do that. So this was, okay. So for example, this was our first test pass or second test pass, and this is what it did. Now, see, a smart driver looks at the cones.
You got to get in between.
Yeah, you got to get in between the cones, because I've seen those cones do some damage to Scott's car. Those cones do damage when you hit them. Not only that, the track gets real pissy when you hit their cones. So truck pulled hard left. The wheels were in the air. I had no steering. So I wanted to see if it would come back around, but it did not. It kept pulling left harder and harder. So we put it down between the cones, and I knew no one was in the other lane because we had a solo pass. Or obviously I would have let off the gas. I would never fly into someone else's lane like a dumbass. So that was the night before, the problems we were having. So we decided to enter small tire. The funny thing about the small tire deal was I went over to Mike and I said, listen, man, we don't know what the truck's going to do. Can I call you out first pair? Because I didn't know how the drawing was going to be, and I knew we had to race True Street, which was the following class. So I just wanted to be first guy off the trailer, because that gave us that test pass I was looking for. Even if we lost, it was fine, because I wanted enough time to cool the truck down, because we actually wanted to race in True Street. So Mike said, no, he didn't say no, but he was like, it's probably not a good look, this and that. And I said, yeah, you're probably right. Fuck it. We'll just do chip draw. And hopefully I'm not last pair, because that's going to be a hell of a turnaround to bring the truck back. I know we can do it. I just really didn't want to do it. So chip draw went on. Sure enough, we draw Mike anyway. Isn't that laws of physics always in racing somehow? The guy you don't want to draw, it's the same thing with Tyler all the time. We end up drawing Tyler, the truck we tune constantly. First round, like it's the worst. So we draw Mike first round. I come back. I say, Terry, let's just try something on the starting line. Let's see if it'll take it. Worst case, we lose. Actually, best case, we lose. Because I really didn't want to knock Mike out. And because we didn't want to go on past first round in small tire. We were basically spending that money for a test hit. Make sure the truck went straight, leaps went straight. So this was our first pass in small tire. And It did technically what I wanted, but not really. Blew the tires off, put way too much spice in it for first pair down. I knew this, but we wanted to see. I mean, that's called test hit. After that, truck went perfectly straight. I could drive it with 2 fingers, so we fixed the leaf spring problem. Obviously, all that preload on them, something got fucked up at some point. Like I said, I think when I put the leafs back in, maybe we didn't readjust the bars, and so it just preloaded them with whatever was on them. So good test pass. Wasn't mad about losing to Mike. Was happy to let him move forward. He made a good A to B. I mean, obviously Mike's not a idiot, so he didn't try to do what we did and put some spice in the 60-foot that was just scraped. And no, he didn't blow up his shit. But you do have a reputation of doing that when we race.
Oh.
As shitty as that is. Cherry has magnet. Yeah, that's true. So that was our first pass in small tire. We made sure the truck goes straight now. So now we're like, okay, we're good. Let's go back and put a proper tune-up in the thing, what we think the surface will take, and let's see if it can go A to B. So first round in True Street, we drew Danny with the R8. He decided not to come up for that round because he wanted to save his car, I guess. I mean, it would have been a tough, I don't know how fast that car goes, but that's a tough first round for him. I'm not tooting my own horn, but it's a full-blown R8 street car. So he wanted to concentrate more, I guess, on all-wheel drive street, which was the class that was right after. So he was concerned that the car would be too hot racing us, so he didn't actually come up for his first round of True Street. So we got a buy run, or a competition buy, I guess you call it. So this was the first pass we did, setting the truck up properly. Very clean, A to B, new personal best. That track was very smooth. I'm not used to driving on tracks that smooth. I was telling Terry, driving that thing felt slow as shit because there was no bumps, no drama, no having a... Normally, every track I go down, you're sawing the wheel back and forth, and it's a ride. Like, when you let off the gas, you're like, oh, thank God. We made it to the end. But Orlando is a very nice track, very smooth, very little drama through the whole pass. So I was happy when I got back with the Draggy. We were very happy with the result. So we knew we were onto something for sure. So next pass would have been tailgate. After that, yeah, see, like Cody said, so smooth. One of the smoothest surface I've been on. Like, very nice racetrack, I'd have to say. Why is Orlando cursed? I don't think it's cursed. Yeah, it was. It was very clean, A to B. We're starting to really grasp, like, making this thing do what I want it to do, which I'm very happy about because we've had many years of struggles. Well, sometimes it's not who's the fastest guy, that's for sure. So we moved on to our tailgate pass. We ended up drawing the same red truck every single time we come to Orlando. That's 3 times in a row now in tailgate that I've drawn this guy. First pair. He came over. He's like, you're not even going to believe me. And he's a super nice guy. He's like, guess who I drew again? First pair down. I'm like, fuck right off. For real? He's like, yep, you again. So this was our tailgate pass. This time left lane. Left lane had... somebody dumped a shit ton of antifreeze on the starting line. And I know they cleaned it up somewhat, but I still think there was a little residue there. So this was our tailgate round 1. another clean A to B.
I think it chirped the tires a little.
Yeah, that's why I think there was something on that side still on that track. The left lane seemed to be a little worse than the right. We lost 0.2 that pass, I think. Yeah, it was a 0.2 difference. But with that data, I was like, okay, we'll leave the beginning because we don't want to get too greedy in the beginning, and we'll just ramp some more in out back because we really weren't squeezing it hard out back yet. So I knew we could make up the number we needed to be at, or the number I wanted to be at. Yeah, I felt bad for that dude, but it was a good pass. Again, got some solid data. So now we move on to second round of True Street because we're out of small tire and we draw our boy Timmy Baker. Timmy and I have been battling back and forth all winter, basically. A lot of Adam Mockley. So I was excited for this race. I was pretty pumped up. I knew it would be a good race because Timmy's running some good numbers too, and he's putting in the work, like I said before. So this was second round True Street. Look at Terry. So sad already. So sad.
I was walking away already. I knew what happened.
So as the driver, I'm going to tell you this. The truck should have never done that. I was like, there is something on the track there because I know the difference between wheel spin and something being on the track. Oil, transmission fluid. The truck was so slippery, sliding all over the place that I completely let off because I thought possibly something had leaked, like our oil tank had leaked on the tires or something, because we just had made a pass in that lane and it was definitely not like that. Plus I'd turned it down to get rid of that chirp so that we could make a solid, because I knew Timmy, we had to turn it up out back, but up front we were going to be conservative and just get out there and make a pass, and the truck didn't even get a foot out. So we come back to the pits and I jump out of the truck and I said, stop all the race. There's fucking shit on the track there. Like, there is something. I don't want to see anyone crash. I thought, there was transmission fluid, some kind of oil on the track. I wanted them to make sure. And what did we find, Terry?
Well, I assumed that I didn't screw the ice tank lid down properly. However, when he came back in, I was looking for that, except it was on, but the gas cap was nowhere to be found. And I topped, we had that little bit of wheel speed and it chirped the tire. So I topped her off pretty good to get a little bit of extra weight back there. So it was full to the brim. And the gas cap was left off. It was down in the tailgate. So I did not give Jimmy the race he deserved. That was my fault.
Wow, we had a lot going on. It's not your fault. It's just a human error. So what I think had happened was when I bumped into the light earlier, it splashed out of the tank and was running forward because the truck has a rake in the front. So any liquid that's in the back of the bed will run forward. And I think it was just constantly, slowly leaking on the tires because as soon as we let go of that, or as soon as I let go of the button, I was like, what in the fuck is happening? And then I tried to get into it again and it got worse. So as the truck was rocking back and forth, I don't know if you can see in that video, but there is, you can see fuel literally come out of the middle of the tank and splashing down both sides. So we fucked ourselves. But we lived and learned. Now we're going to add that to the list of checks. But like I said, we were running an event. Terry's running around with his head cut off. So I wasn't mad at Terry whatsoever. I'm just happy, nothing stupid happened. And I'm not that guy who, if shit's out of hand, I'm not going to risk anything for my truck. I don't give a shit. As soon as I felt it sliding around like that, I knew that that's not just wheel speed. That's something I can regain and just fucking put the hammer down and try to chase him down. there was something definitely going on. So aborted pass, and that was it. See, everyone has a bad day. No, it definitely was not full of fuel anymore.
No.
That's for sure. We're about half a tank down. So the good thing is we run ethanol. We run E85, so most of it evaporated off the track. So there was no major cleanup. But note to people out there, always go over before you make a pass, check all the lids on things. That's the first time I think that's ever happened. So we've got pretty good luck. I mean, we've dumped water many times out of the intercooler box. A few people have done that. But yeah, that was the first on the fuel side. It's probably about $80 of fuel we dumped out on the track. It's okay.
Pay you back later. Bill me.
I'll bill you. So anyway, that's what happened with our pass against Timmy. It sucked because I was really looking forward to that race. I wanted to have, because we normally have good races. So I was hoping, you know, even if he chirped the tires a little, even if I chirped, it would have been a hell of a race. So I love races like that. That was the most disappointing thing for me. Outside of that, this is part of racing, and this is what I said at the earlier part of the show. It doesn't matter who has the fastest. Look what happened with Casey Max this weekend and Clint. Casey Max looked like his car was on hydraulics.
It was weird.
I've never seen that out of his car like that, but the fucking thing was bouncing. That fucking wing in the front was flying. It was a mess. And I was like, whose car was that? That's Casey Max? That's rare for him. But that's part of racing. This is what I mean. It's anyone's race. We've lost to way slower shit before just by having the truck lined out the wrong way, or shit like this happens, you know. Some days it's just not your day. Terry had a Diddy moment. Sunday there with the baby oil squirters. When you let go of the trans brake. Oh, yeah. I have a slow motion of it that I slowed down, and I was like, holy fuck. Came out of there like a fucking, you just see a tube of fuel flying out of the top. Yeah. No, that's what I mean. I knew something was up when I let go of the button. I gave it a little more gas to see if it was just wheel speed, and it definitely was not. It started spinning even worse. Got a question. All right, we may have an answer. Hit us with it. How much did the dude? That's what I asked when I got back. I said, Timmy, you finally paid Terry off enough money that he sabotaged our whole thing.
No.
No, methanol is not allowed in True Street. E85 or race gas. No methanol. I really wanted to give you the gap without drama, but it really did suck to go out like that. I wasn't even excited when I crossed the line. Yeah, me too, dude. Like I said, we'll run it back. I hope maybe we can run it back before I leave, but if not, then next November. Yeah, it wasn't the way I wanted to have our race, that's for sure. Because we always have good races. So it is what it is. It's part of racing. You move on. You got lucky that day, and that's it. But really, you didn't, because then it started pouring rain. So yeah. All you did was eliminate me out of getting any of the cut of the True Street.
Nice.
True Street money. What's weird is Ricardo's pretty sure he was not on E85. I mean, they know the rules. So if it was on methanol, it could have been on race gas, though. I'm not sure what he's.
I don't know if he's saying.
Hunter, was it on methanol or was it on race gas? We're being a little vague with this, but I mean, there's nothing I can do now anyway. But yes, in the rules, it says E85 race gas only. Do you have the Casey Max video? I mean, Terry could. That's another one that's pretty easy to find. Just go do what we did last time. Type Atlanta. I'm sure it's going to be first one. Oh.
No,
that's definitely not racing.
Wow. don't
Put
want to
Atlanta
type
Speedway.
Atlanta.
Don't just put Atlanta. Jesus
Don't anybody
Christ.
just search Atlanta, okay?
Yeah. Don't just type in Atlanta on Facebook. It brings up some shit.
Not while your kids or wife is
No.
around, at least.
No. Maybe. No. Keep going.
What?
You'd think it would be the first thing, but it's not. Okay, look up Clint's thing. Put on big head nitrous car.
Stop it.
There he is.
Okay.
There it
See
is.
if this
Okay.
is a good view. I'm assuming it is.
Yeah, it is. All right. Stand by. We're opening it up. We're in the lab here. Don't even.
Calm
How do I stop it?
down.
That's good enough. Here's the Clint and Casey Max video for people who haven't
It's
seen
already
it.
up. You gotta click
Oh, there we go. How do we make it big though? That's as big as it goes?
I
I
guess
think
it's
that's
on
as
here.
big as it goes. This?
Yeah, sure.
That's what we got. Look at that. Bouncing. Like a pogo.
Alan, what's the other stringer guy? Alan.
Oh, here. Maybe this one?
No, it was from the other side.
Why did these go to this size? Anyway, you get the idea. Oh, I want to stop this now. There we go. So that was the Casey Max Clint race. Congratulations to Clint. I think I saw Limpy in here. Where's our boy at? He must have been up here.
Oh yeah.
There he is. What's up, Limpy? Hope all's good, brother.
Oh, hey up, players. Hey up, Limpy.
See, Terry trimmed his stash though.
Yeah.
He cleaned it up. The school stopped letting him drop his daughters off at the school, so he had to trim it up, or they wouldn't allow him in the parking lot anymore.
Fake news.
We're never in the ditch here. We just ride the shoulder. It's happening, dude. I agree. So is 117 octane allowed in True Street? If it's, yeah, that's race gas, I believe. So yes, just no methanol. They say no methanol. So no methanol. E85 and race gas. I'm guessing 117 is race gas. C16 is 116. So I've never ran 117. I don't know which one that is. What kind of trucker hub?
What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
You would know.
Oh, there we go. Limpy might know. Limpy might have the fucking top secret information. No. It's still top secret. Limpy is the GOAT, 100%. It's our boy. Limpy, you got to come back down here to Florida, not for work, for hanging out.
Just for hanging out.
Do you guys hear about the fight? Where's the link? Send the link. We love fights. No.
No, he's not coming down. Or no, he doesn't know who's flagging.
No, maybe he doesn't know who's flagging.
Probably no, he ain't coming down here with us.
That's race gas, 110, 112, 116. So any of those gas you can use in True Street. I think that's more for nitrous people. That's why they do that, because a lot of nitrous guys run race gas. And everyone else runs. Oh, so he's not doing this one, but he will be there for the fall one. So I wonder who is flagging then. They must have brought in somebody. Look up AJ Dean.
Oh, that's what we talked about earlier.
All right, there you go. I can't do comments. Well, Terry runs the mouse on the in Terry's workshop here, or his hub, his computer hub center. There's a lot No. 10 hours ago. What was that one? Go up? Don't ever count me out. Oh no, that's just truck video. Go down. Down. I love that truck. I know who AJ Dean is now. That's fucking badass S10. That is probably one of the fastest trucks in the world. Guaranteed. How many days ago was this?
In November right now.
Yeah, no, there's nothing on his page. We checked. Sorry, Sam. No bueno. Timmy sent the link. Oh, I know what he sent. He sent it to me. Cody. What's Cody got? No. Timmy didn't send me shit. Oh, maybe earlier today. Stand by. This one. Forward. Tear. Do I need to send it to you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Dumb old dick.
There. I sent it to Terry. Well, what? Oh, you're quick with the mouse, eh? Makes sense. Makes sense now. I'm quick fingers. Oh, what else we got? Heard it's someone knows. Heard it's someone nobody knows. Huh. So there's your answer. It's going to be a mystery guest as the flagger for all-wheel drive. It's probably going to be Manuel.
I would watch.
I would watch too. If it's Manuel, that would be awesome.
He's great.
Hope Limpy sends the Red Dragon to fill in. On Messenger. Someone commented on a post, Victor. Victor's going to flag it?
Mm.
They need to get a real flagger for that. That's legit business going on there, or should be. Is Orlando the plan? Well, we definitely have our TRC events there. We are looking into a few options, but again, I'm holding back this time because last time we looked for options and then Immokalee was still open. So until it's official, like guaranteed, we're going to hold off for now on Messenger. All right, let's see what Timmy sent us.
This is going to be.
Can't wait. Here it comes. Just for you, Timmy, because you beat us this weekend.
Yes, sir! Give me my money, motherfucker! Thank you! Where you at? Thank you!
He's so good.
That voice even sounds like
familiar.
that voice
Like
sounds familiar.
I've seen that face somewhere.
I can almost put that voice to a face.
To a dress.
Weird.
Oh.
Is that voice?
We're getting close.
We're getting closer.
It's
We're
right
definitely
there.
figuring it
Right
out
there.
slowly here. We should be detectives.
Mm.
The guy in the orange from Atlanta is flagging it. Now that's a good comment. I doubt it. Then he's going to have to stay in Cletus's house, and I doubt Cletus is going to let him stay in his house. It's going to be Ellis George, even better. Yeah, Canadian Alex got abducted. He's been gone for a while. We called him on the last live, but we don't need to bother him tonight. I already got all the information I needed to know. We'll definitely, by the end of the show, get to the bottom of who's in that picture. Who? Bradley? Let's look up Bradley.
Yeah,
Hold on. Who is this Bradley he speaks of?
Yeah.
We gotta
click that fucking.
click this off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you can.
So search here. Go ahead. This is Bradley. They keep. Looks like Brandon. Could be Brandon.
Did you just click over there while I was
sorry.
typing?
Oh, right here. I gotta get rid of all this shit.
Yeah, you gotta...
All your fucking tabs.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
Oh no.
Oh, the plot thickens.
So,
46 minutes ago. Look at this.
to
I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. We got.
be fair, we're gonna show this. I'm not happy about this. This is similar to the fuel cap issue I got going on this weekend, but we're gonna show it because that's what this show's all about.
Yes. We definitely don't hide from anything. Oh, shit.
Just rewind it.
Yeah.
You gotta get all the giggles in
we
there.
gotta start from the
Hear
beginning.
these guys giggling like little
It
girls.
looks like there's more to this story than meets the eye, as they say. So we're gonna have to look into this deeper. What the fuck?
That's how
Oh no!
you broke it.
What happened? Why are we so small?
Minimize this one.
Minimize.
That's the only thing we did different.
All right.
Oh fuck you.
Oh, we fucked it up now. Now we're little.
Why are we so little?
Oh, now we're half.
Oh.
Hold on, this one. There we
Oh
go.
my
We're
God.
back now. Terry, that guy in that video looks.
Looks familiar.
The hat even looks familiar.
Looks familiar, yeah. I don't know who that was, but
The guy in the video looks very familiar in that video too. This is very odd.
I don't know if you guys know any of those guys sitting there, but we'll figure it out. Like we said, before the end of the show, we're gonna get to the bottom of this.
Oh my god. Orlando, it's definitely a different place. I will say that. I'm gonna stay down here in South Florida. Orlando definitely brings a different crowd. Oh my god.
Huh.
Weird.
Yeah.
Guy with the glasses looks. Now we got two people to figure out.
Yeah, we can
Definitely figure this
do
out.
that later.
Hey, it looked almost like you're. Maybe that's Dale Earnhardt Jr.
That's probably, you guys got it. That's probably Dale Jr. right there.
Trust me, you should know.
Listen, we sat down, and within the first 5 minutes, I saw Bradley come in.
Oh yeah, and he came in hot.
I whistled because I was trying to get his attention from across. You can see where we're sitting. I'm trying to whistle at him. He's at the front of the bar. And within seconds, he's yelling the F word at a guy sitting at the bar. He don't know. He's just seen this guy recently. He's calling this guy the F word. I had to get up out of the
F
booth.
word?
I'm not going to say it because it's
Oh, we'll get banned off
not the
YouTube.
F-U-C-K.
Oh, it's the other one with the
with the
T.
2 G's. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was effing this guy. And I got out of the booth and left my family to tell this guy, hey, you cannot possibly be in a fist fight in the ale house within 7 minutes of walking in. You just can't do it. I'm not going to have it. And he laughed and he explained to me why he was calling this guy the F word. And he just wouldn't let it go. And I said, you know what? I agree.
Are you really referring to this same dude?
Same guy. All smiles there.
Yeah, that guy looks like he's having the time of his life
The
in
other
this
guy?
picture.
He's okay with that guy. But there was another guy at the bar he was not okay with. He was mad. It was great.
Only in Orlando.
It was so
Only
great.
in Orlando. So yeah. After that abysmal pass against Timmy, it fucking poured rain and destroyed our whole event, as most of you guys know on the live feed. So we ended up having to divvy up all the money and pay out everybody, which was a lot of envelopes. and Terry had to stand in the pouring rain and with Steven and everybody else and disassemble all the shit and get soaked to the core. And then even after all that and that shitty night, still had to go out to Ale House.
It was great. I'm glad we did.
That finished off the night.
We left with buying the full round for those guys of the nastiest shots.
See, that's the route I would have thought, but that was not the route. That was the reality.
No.
The reality was that was by choice.
Oh, 100%. If you saw the way it walked and talked,
it was 100% by choice.
It was looking good.
Yeah, to itself.
It was not a joke.
No, it was not a joke. We thought it was a joke and asked, but it was not a joke. You first got to race people in order to shit talk.
And there goes the shit talking. We have the gun. There it is.
I just had to because he came in with that comment. If you come in here for shit talk, you got to first fucking put 4 wheels on the ground before you can shit talk people.
Shots fired.
No, I like Baja. I'm just fucking with him. It's just because of that comment. That was definitely the worst shot. Oh, you didn't enjoy the shots we bought you guys? Come on. Those were expensive.
We asked specifically what the cheapest,
most expensive shot they had at the bar.
I said, hey, did you have one of those yellow mop buckets in the back? You could just dunk a couple shots. I mean, it can't be that much money, right? Just dunk them in and bring them on over. Fabuloso, whatever you got in the back is fine. And she said, I got you. And I said, wait. Don't get me now. Like, wait till we're leaving because I don't want the payback that might come from it. So on the way out, I want you to bring them over.
I asked her if she would put a drop of dish soap in each one of those. And she said that's illegal.
She did say that. And he did ask.
After you guys sent me that nice gift over there to talk to, I asked if we could add a drop of dish soap in each of those shots to clean your filthy mouths out with. Scumbags. Oh, it was definitely break the heat.
It was.
That shit'll take the paint off your car.
Some kind of tequila.
Baja didn't like my comment.
It's late. Sorry.
It's late. We're deep into orchards. It's Monday night. You got to expect it.
You see that good-looking dog in that photo right there?
Good-looking dog?
Brian Murphy? Click on that one.
Brian Murphy? Yeah. Brian Murphy has a well-behaved dog.
No, mine's getting.
Yours is fucking retarded.
Mine's
like
getting
full. It went full retard.
He's probably pissing on the curtain out there.
Are you allowed to say retarded now?
No, you can't say.
No, I think you are.
You were definitely.
They lifted that in the rule book.
Who is they? And what book do you have?
I don't know. Isn't there a thing now?
Like some kind of
like they brought it back? Like
slur
no, since Trump got into office, they lifted a few words that we're allowed to say again.
Listen.
I mean, the N word is still off limits, but the R word is back.
If you live around where Bradley lives, they're all
fine.
Fine. You say whatever you want. It was tequila.
Yeah, I saw Happy out in the Monty. The Monty looks good, to be honest. Isopropyl alcohol. That's what we said.
Like 5% or something. Yeah. It was.
That's true. Very true. All right. And you can only use it when talking about engine timing. I talk about engine timing a lot in the classroom.
That and tranny. Things like that.
Sir. Oh. Brian, you brought the mood down. We're up here. Now I feel terrible.
He's got another one, though.
Oh, okay. We got a new one.
Back in it.
Please, make your boxer more behaved than this guy's, because he's out of hand.
He's young.
The next Orlando No Prep will be in November. That's when it is. There is no more until November. There's 2 a year. But it will be back on the backside where everyone wants it to be.
Yeah.
I mean, the front side was good too, though. That was going to be a really good race, and I think people were having a good time. I didn't think it was actually that terrible doing it on the front side.
No.
It's actually, I actually like the idea of doing 1-and-1 because
gives everybody that likes everybody that likes. I don't want to say
it's all good, Brian. Gives everyone what?
nothing.
The front and then what? In the backside?
What's the next guy saying?
This one is wild. Yeah, this one.
I got one of them too.
Yeah.
This guy is ape shit.
Terry's dog George jumps like a fucking reindeer, or I don't even know. I've never seen a dog jump so high in the standing position. Like he doesn't get any momentum or anything. It just levitates, and the dog comes up right to my head level with his face. He's like it's like a deer, but not.
Antelope.
Yeah, no. It's like a kangaroo / deer. It's like a kangaroo deer. It's like a mix, a hybrid. It's pretty wild. Yeah, kangaroo. That's what I'm saying. George is nuts.
He's good.
So, moving forward, what else we got going on? Oh, we got a new practice tree, which we're going to be bringing out to our events from now on. I'm going to refurbish it. This is what I got. It's the old OG. Shout out to Chris Perkins. I appreciate the gift. You like that horse, Terry? That's going on your front lawn. We also got a horse statue for Terry's front lawn because he's rich. So at the mansion here, he had 2 horses. We got to add one more for the fountain.
Nope.
The fountain that's pissing out Michelob Ultras.
You can't say that.
Oh,
Angry
no.
Orchard,
Angry
thank you.
Orchards.
Pissing out Angry Orchard. You just put your cup right under the fountain and have a beer as you walk through the neighborhood.
What I will say, actually, that I learned this weekend that was actually very impressive was that transmission cooler.
Was awesome.
Yeah. So shout out to Chip Fab coolers. That little unit, I've never used one of those before. And when we double class and triple class, you can imagine the transmission temperatures are through the fucking ceiling. That little cooler we hooked up, and within 10 minutes?
10.
It was back to ambient from 190 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
I was very impressed. That little thing actually works very well. So I'm sure Hutch is going to appreciate me getting that because now we're not destroying the oil. Because honestly, running 2 or 3 classes is so hard on the transmission that I'd have to change the oil like every second race, third race, because it just gets burnt up from just straight heat. So I'm very happy with that little cooler. It works very well. We still have the regular cooler for street cruises and everything else, and we run the normal cooler as well because it's a true street truck. But this is a nice accessory to have, especially when you're trying to more than one class. So I got to say, like, we tell it how it is. If you've got a shit product, even if you give it to me, I'm going to still tell you it's shit. So this one actually works very well. I'm impressed with it. So shout out to them. And also shout out to Jeff, TRS. I've been sending my shocks back and forth to him to try to get this front side shit sorted. And I think we're onto something now.
Dangerously close.
Yes. So I'm happy. I'm happy about that as well. Both things worked very well this weekend. Terry's like a bad dog. Hasn't said. Terry's been talking. Terry never talks a lot. That's my job. That's what makes it. A jackalope. What's a jackalope?
Yeah, we got those in Florida.
Do you? I've never heard of that.
Look it up.
The front lets us have a 650 class, but we prefer to have a flagger on the front side. And yeah, I would prefer to have a flagger too, but for this event, there was no one that could make it, nor we just didn't organize it. I have to do it with Javier. Terry gonna add his top half of that horse. There we go. Now we're talking. We could cut the body. We could cut the body in half, so the bottom half's the horse. I get it. I completely get it. 100%.
It matched below the waist.
See, donkey. Oh,
see, there's that photo.
There he is. That's his real photo.
Yeah, because if that's for real,
you got to hang out with us. We'll hire you for
best friends for sure.
Yeah, If that's your real photo, Donkey 2.0, I got a job for you.
Thank you.
Because next time there's a fight at Immokalee or wherever I am at, I'm going to be like, yo, bro, this is when you come in to shine.
Yoink.
Just start pulling people. I don't care who they are. Just start throwing them. And I'll be out here videotaping and laughing.
Oh.
What you drinking? James Glen? Oh, Labatt's. Labatt's Blue. Oh, yeah, there we go. Good Canadian beer. I will say one thing. Your beers down here blow. That's facts.
Yeah.
Canadian beer, if in the one and only good thing we have in Canada that we can hold on to true because we lost in hockey this year. So we suck at that too. Canadian beer is better than American beer. I don't want to rattle the cage, but that's facts. Until you try the two, I will put you up to the test. Anybody down here. The beer down here is very bad. That's why I stick with the Orchards. But now ciders, you guys have the best cider. Orchard is still the best. But that Milkalob Atra, fucking bleh.
Spit it out.
Gross. Exactly. Spit it out is right.
Fucking maple syrup in your mouth.
Yeah. No. I'm going to. Are you guys going to shout out something? Could you shout out for them? Yeah. Well, no. Yes and no. There is, if they're doing it April 12th, yes, there's a no prep at Showtime April 12th, and there is a no prep, or no, sorry, not a no prep, a no time prepped race at Immokalee April 11th. But I am not going to either of those. So, just an FYI. They're talking about doing it. I mean, they can do it on the 11th, but Immokalee already had that date. Tommy was doing his event on the same date. Not that it matters. I mean, at this point, everyone puts how many events were on the 28th this fucking month. Jesus Christ. I will meet you at Sparta. Okay, cool. Come by, say hi. Always. We're normally at Sparta for most of the stuff at St. Thomas. I love St. Thomas. Try 9/11 spot. Is that here? 1911 cider?
Why say 9/11?
I missed the one. I thought it said 9/11 cider. I was like, that's a cool idea. Drink a few of those and then you got to call the cops.
Stop it.
What's up, John? Pro Street 519, Canadian No Prep. Promoter. Aficionado.
You got maple syrup in your mouth.
I can't even talk tonight. Yeah, we talked about Dig or Die earlier in the show and the accident there. But shout out to Larry Hot Duck, the bracket car.
Yeah, fast one.
Yeah. Didn't he want Run What You Brought and 28s? Small tire, I believe. That's a bad bitch.
Wheelie on the dirt road.
Mike's packing that day. You could say that. At 4:30. Oh, missed one. See you, Robert. Thanks for coming out tonight, bud. When I was a professional drunk, I drank St. Pauli's. I don't know what that is. Excellent. Looking forward to this race season. Finally, nice. I'm glad to hear that because I'm coming home soon. So, cold worse. There's a lot. If enough full-size trucks get together, would you consider a full-size truck class? No. Tailgate. That is truck class. I hate this fucking full-size small truck. There are full-size trucks that will gap the shit out of me. So there is no excuse to have half and half. And I sorry, I didn't mean to bring this off. So
at you.
This isn't a chirp to you. I hate the idea of now I don't like cutting up tailgate into segregation of, oh, well, this is full size class. I just don't like that. It's got to be tailgate, truck class, and that's it. Too many classes just waters down everything because then you have full size class. Then you have daily full size class. Then you have like they do at the truck event. When it's a truck event, I get it because it's only trucks. but even there, you end up getting classes with like there's 4 full size in this class, and then there's 5 in this class, and then there's 3 in this class, when you could have had 20 in one class. And I know a lot of full size guys will say, well, we can't compete with the little trucks. Yes, you can. I've seen it. I've been beat by full size trucks personally. So I like tailgate class. That's it. Tailgate class, minimal rules. We even increased the tire size for full size guys, so you can run a 29 by 10.5. Because I know some full size guys didn't like running the 28s. So we've already given you an advantage there. I can't fit a 29, so now you can put a 29 in your full size to make it faster. When's the next no prep race? I don't know. Next one that I'll be attending will be probably somewhere up north. I haven't decided yet where or what. I'm going to be going to New York a lot more this year, I think. I like, what's his name? Fuck. Daddy Dave has a cool series, DDR, and I like, I can't think of his name now. The flagger that does all that stuff. Anyway, we're going to do a bunch of New York stuff this year. I'm going to do some Canadian stuff, but with the Canadian stuff, we'll probably be busy with Mark's car and some other cars we have on the squad there. So I don't know if we'll be racing the truck in Canada as much. We'll see how the turnout is for True Street. I mean, in years prior, True Street's kind of been a dead class. And I don't want to get involved in the small tire shit again, racing the same 4 fucking Fox bodies all year. So we'll see. I don't know yet. But I think the first race coming up, I really actually don't know. There's a few. I'd have to get back to you on that. What else? Yes, I agree. 100%. Too many classes just waters down everything. Mind you, I really did like the tailgate class we had in Canada for a bit, but after like 2 races, it went from 8 trucks to 2 trucks. So, funny thing is in Canada about that.
You and Mark.
When someone's fast,
You and
all
Mark
of a sudden
every time.
nobody wants to race it. It's like everyone takes their toys and leaves the sandbox and says,
home.
I'm going home. Fuck this racing shit. So, been a while. Mark, I'll be seeing you soon. You and me, buddy, we got to bring back the tailgate class. We'll just race each other every event. Bring back tailgate. Me and Mark Roberts. We'll just switch lanes at every event.
Best 2 out of
Best 2 out of 3. I don't disagree. It's called putting up. I don't disagree.
Some
It's
people
called
love.
putting
Some
up.
people love them. I like them.
Hey, I have a full size.
Yeah, I like them.
I love my Cat Eye. That truck's fucking badass. I'd like to build it into something fast, but I also don't. Yeah, upstate New York has a couple of good events. Skyview has a couple of good events. I really wish I could remember his fucking name, and I know him too. And I talk to him all the time. And now I'm having like one of those brain dead moments. He does all the flagging for the New York stuff. He's a really good dude. See you, Brad. Have a good night. I know it's Monday night. How long have we been on this bitch?
135.
That's probably never enough. Never sell or butcher my 66.
Hit the Samsung.
Yeah, see, Mark races me. He's got a full-size pickup with about 35 kits of nitrous on it. Enough. Yeah. I've never seen a full-size truck that has 2 mother bottles in the back.
Yeah.
That's crazy
If
to
you
me.
guys need a refill, you just go over to him.
Yeah. You just ask him to turn on one kit. He'll fill a 10-pound bottle for you in 2 seconds. But you want to talk about nitrous. Tell him to lift the hood on solenoids. Shit. That's a lot of solenoids.
He's going to get you.
He's got enough nitrous there to power the rest of the cars in the parking lot.
He's going to get you.
I want to do a couple out of
There's a couple good ones.
best bang for your buck. I'll tell you right now. Easy picks right off the rip. More in the Woods, Katie Cash Days, first 2. The one in New York at the end of the year they do, the Stars, Stripes, Upstate New York's one. That's another good one. And one of the ones, Edgewater in Ohio. That's another good one. Those 4. Those would be on my list. But War in the Woods and Katie Cash Days would be the top 2 every time, every year. Yeah, I'm going to try to hit up Samson No Prep. Robert Goodell. Boom. Finally. Came to my brain. Took forever. I like Robert. Robert's a cool cat. So I'm going to go out and see him. There it is. Beat me to it. Indirectly. There's another fast True Street guy. He owes. That's one dude that's going to give it to me. Oh, yeah. I know. I'm waiting. It's coming. Clayton, I got that other sticker for the other side of your car, though, by the way. My goal in 2026 is to fill the whole front fender with Sinister stickers. That's my all-out goal for the white Miata. By the end of the season, I want to at least have the whole driver's side fender. Sinister stickers.
He's going to get you.
Oh, I know he's going to get me. That's why I'm fucking with him. I want to see Warren. Ricky, you should, dude.
It's wild.
This guy's been there twice. Once?
Twice.
Yeah, twice. The DDR series. Hey, come out. We'll be out there. We're going to try to make a few of those. I'd like to do some. You know what? New York is close to me, so that's why it's not a big deal. And I just want to race some new cars, to be honest. I mean, I like all the Canadian guys, too. We have fun there, but we'll see, I guess, this year. Maybe there'll be some new cars out. I'm not sure, but I like to meet new people, race new cars, and stuff like that. What are your new thoughts? I was actually looking at this today. That's a bad little bitch, that car they got. You see that? The new Chum Bucket, white folks?
We started talking about it at dinner, but I didn't.
Yeah. Did they sell their pickup then? Because I really like the S10 they had, too. I hope they still have Chum Bucket 2.0, but that car looked like it was flying. They made some money grudge racing. I love that shit. When I see people out there grudge racing like that, I'm glad that's still a thing. We went to one of Daddy Dade's No Prep. It was a good showing. A lot of high. Oh, yeah. No, I know. There's a lot of high caliber cars. I hope Clayton won. Clayton's going to come back to Florida. Don't worry. He'll come for his redemption. But I'm sure I'm going to see him. Clayton, me and you. Oh, call out right off the rip on the show. Phew. Everything is out of the car, refreshed, ready for you at War in the Woods once it's. See? I know he's coming for me. That's for sure.
Good. We need it.
I love that. I like rivalries like this. That's what makes it fun. I think Jimmy Dale's out this year.
That's what I heard so far, but we'll see.
He's running LDR.
Yeah.
He's not doing. Because I owe him one. That motherfucker got me by a nose there. War in the Woods.
Got you by what?
A nose. Barely.
Depends on whose nose.
Well,
mine is barely. His fucking length.
Yeah. It was the Fast and the Furious moment. I almost had him. Almost. I've never seen two draggies that are identical. He just fucking treated me. Chum Bucket 2.0 is up for sale, yes. Oh, the roller. So they took all the shit out of it. I got you. That might not be a bad investment. But honestly, if I was going to buy another truck, it would be a full chassis truck. Like, light as fuck. Because then we could maybe get back into racing small tire. Milan's another one I'd like to go to. I didn't go last year at all. I'd like to try backside of Milan. I heard it's gotten pretty fast. And they have True Street class now. He started doing True Street. So, yeah, I'd be down for Milan, Brian. We got to talk when I get back and kind of schedule that. The only shit thing about Milan, it's like 5 hours for me. And when that race is over, that drive home sucks. So I may have to look into a hotel in Windsor or stay with Alex. I'll stay with Alex and his parents in his basement.
Yeah.
Maybe I can stay in his laundry room.
Maybe you can.
I'll have to ask him. Can you show that transmission cooler again? Sure. Where's that picture? Very nice piece. Well put together. Got it. That he did. War in the Woods is one I feel even if you went out. Oh, dude, it's a good time even if you're out.
100%.
Just being there is a vibe.
Yeah, it's wild.
Like hanging out there. We watch all the small tire shit. We watched the night before all the Run What You Brung and whatever other classes. Last year we raced the first night, right? That was first round, and then it went into second round on Saturday. The next, wasn't it? Or was it all one day? I feel like it was. The first class was at night. What in the fuck is that? Hmm. You probably had that before me.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I'm just messing around. It's a good time, yeah. We sleep, yeah, because it's a long ass drive. I am north of Toronto, south of Barrie, in Ontario. Stay at Trevor's place. I'm scared he'd touch me in my sleep. Heck, sometimes a second chance is just as good. Yeah, for sure. Borrow 15, yeah. No, thank you. So yeah, we got anything else? It's Monday, so I'm sure a lot of these people want to go to bed. Terry, what's next for you this summer?
What?
Let's hear your big plans.
Nothing.
You have
I do
plans?
nothing.
You said you were going to try to come to War in the Woods.
Yeah,
You're
we're
lying.
gonna talk about events that you're gonna do. I'd like to catch at least one, maybe even two. Maybe put you to work. You know.
Terry said he's going to try to come to War in the Woods so we can finally get that helmet.
Oh God.
But now Clayton's out to kill us, so we're in trouble.
I might be busy.
Busy.
Yeah, Clayton's going. I might be busy.
I'm going to fill the fuel though.
You're not touching that track. I'd rather take the blame. You do you, and I'll do me. If I fuck it up, I'll say it.
Terry can ride. There you go. Problem is, Terry doesn't ride alone.
I got a whole crew.
Yeah.
Pack of heathens.
Terry needs rest this year.
Yeah, I do rest. When Mike's not
Trust
here,
me, Terry's the only man I know
say it.
who has midday afternoon naps.
Sometimes I
literally every day.
Sometimes I gotta tell Mike, hey dude, don't call me. I'm taking a nap.
I know between 2 and 4, if I try calling him, he's not answering because he's sleeping.
Yeah.
It's weird. What would you recommend as a good beginner's traction control? Holly, easiest one to use. Davis is a little more complicated, but Holly's the easiest to use. And then once you figure that out, then you can start making your own traction control tables. But I mean, like the generic one you buy right off the rip, it's probably the easiest to use. Ty. I'll take care of Clayton. Oh, there you go. That's the spirit. I'm still on vacation. I'm not, even though Terry says I am.
6-month vacation.
Every race is at least, yeah, I know. Quebec is rough. You got the French ladies.
Hey, I've heard some things.
Oh, yeah, right.
No.
Terry will never do the Barbie race. That reminds me, I still have that dually. We got to sport her up this year for this year's battle. We got to put an axle in it because those tires were like, meh. I guess they're not rated for 240 pounds.
Like big ass Benham.
Terry's got swagger. He's got the
Getting
swag.
late.
All right, boys and girls, it's Monday. Thank you all for joining us. We appreciate you all. We love hanging out with you guys. It's nice to catch up, talk with everybody. Some of you we know, some of you we don't. But
Yeah.
we know you indirectly from your stage names here, as they call it. But yeah, I'm going to be heading back up north in a couple of weeks. So we're going to start our up north season now. We are going to, I don't know. This truck's been running good. There's really not much. That other turbo I'd like to rebuild just because. So it's fresh for the new season. Motor's got, I got to see how many passes on the motor, but I think we're good there. Transmission I might send in just to get a quick look at, refresh. And that's it. Head north, start banging out events. We'll still be on separate screens. Once I head north again, I'll have to fill Terry in with the northern news, and he'll have to tell me what's happening down here. But
We'll be watching on Pro 3 or.
yeah. And happy Easter, everybody, for everyone who celebrates Easter. Hope the Easter Bunny's good to you. Brings you lots of chocolate eggs and fucking marshmallow ducks and all that other shit. Peeps.
Yeah, those stupid little bunny marshmallow things.
And what else? That's it. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. Stay safe, and we will see you guys. Actually, if we see you in 2 weeks, I'll be back up north. So I'll have to fill Terry in and what the fuck's happening up north, because hopefully it's not snow.
I can't wait.
You'll see how miserable I am.
Oh, but I don't want to be here.
No orchards.
Maybe.
Oh God. I'm gonna have to buy a small enclosed trailer to pull behind my enclosed trailer to fill it with orchards to last me the summer. But anyway, guys, take care. Thank you again, and we'll see you at the next one.
See ya.
See ya.